what's going on, guys? Blake Albertson here, B&B Lawn Care, here with Jeff from Exmark. How's it going?
Going good. Thanks, Blake.
We're checking out the new 32-inch E-Series. Can you just tell us real quick about it? We're going to use this mower for backyards, gated backyards. There's still a ton of them around here that aren't 48 or 52-inch, so we can't get big mowers through. So who wants to push mow? We want to stand on. So
exactly.
Can you just tell us about it? These are brand new, right?
Yeah, so what we've had in the past with the Vertex, we've had the S series, which has been out for a year now. Now we've moved on to include the E series. So it comes in a 32-inch deck and a 36-inch deck. So you're able to get not only, you know, a front yard like this, but you're able to scoot in the backyard, get through that 36-inch gate, get that done just as fast. You got the productivity of the, you know, zero-turn mower. You don't have to worry about jumping in on and off different machines. You can just run right back there, get it done, come back. So this year we came out with the E series, 32 and 36. We're also coming out with the X series, so the big boy. It's going all the way up to a 72-inch deck. So
I got to drive that, and I was smiling the whole way. I cannot wait to use it.
It's a beast. It is definitely a beast. Every time I've drove it too, I've thought the same thing.
So yeah, can you tell us just some features about it? And you know, I'm excited because unfortunately, no matter how many more clients we get, we just still have a group of probably 40 to 50 yards that we have to use a smaller machine on, not a 48 or a 52. So
definitely. So I mean, right away you're noticing the ability to do that. You can go in the backyard. You know, you got that small imprint on your trailer, not taking up a lot of room. That helps too if you're doing multiple machines in a neighborhood or something like that. Some of the things, you know, you can notice right away that we've adjusted with stand-ons. Single point height of cut, the pin drop system. We go from an inch all the way up to 4.5 inches. So a nice range there. Right there, yep. And then you got the transport lock where you can put it there. As some other things that you'll notice, you know, easy access for service and maintenance, all that kind of stuff. We can get to everything. Same thing at the back. We have the flip-up pad, and it comes right off as well to get to everything.
That's awesome.
So it's got the FS 600V Kawasaki on there, 18.5 horsepower. That's going to get you about 7.5, up to 7.5 miles per hour in forward speed, about 4 in reverse. Semi-pneumatic caster tires. You're not going to see that on a lot of E-Series machines out there, you know, the kind of that entry level. But you know, we did that. Flats, downtime, got to get away from it. So trying to get as good as we can there. What else we got? Fuel gauge, an actual fuel gauge to look at instead of, you know, a sight gauge. Always nice. Dual action controls, kind of an industry standard, you know, the preferred way of using them. On the back, something that, you know, is hard to see there, but we have moved the hydros up and further up into the tower, so they're easier to reach, but also it's kind of optimized the routing of the lines where we have less bends and stuff like that. So there's, anytime you're doing that, you're making the hydro oil pump harder, and it's going to increase the temperature for the operator. So we've kind of, you know, engineers looked at that, and they're just finding all these great ways to make it so it works better for the operator.
Who would buy a 32 versus a 36? I'm sure you guys have done like some research. I don't know who I heard this from, but like Texas and some of those other states, the gates are even like the smaller than what we have around here, which are typically like 40 inches probably.
Yeah, I mean, you'll notice like when we have these, you'll notice right away we have this different kind of chute here, discharge chute, because, and I was talking to the product manager about that. He said that's on purpose actually, because, you know, the way it is now, you know, people want to flip this up and try to fit through there and all that kind of stuff. Now you can kind of hit that, and it's got a lot more. It's got a lot more give there when you're trying to go in and out of these gates and everything else. So yeah, if at 36, you know, you're getting that 4 more inches when you're going up here, and then when you go into the back, you know, sometimes it's going to fit, sometimes it might not. You know, as I say, less imprint on the trailer, all that kind of stuff like that. So it just kind of it's what you need. You know, what lawns are you doing? What kind of situations are you in? Sometimes this is going to be best for them. Sometimes 36 will be best for them.
So you typically just suggest like, maybe go through your list and say, okay, you know, Nancy's yard is this, and if we need a 32, then you should buy that instead of a 36, and
it's
you'll
kind
get
of
in everything.
And it's kind of what you look at, you know, if it's just 1 or 2 yards, you know, that are doing that for you, it's probably not as big a deal. But if you've got multiple ones, and it's going to be a problem throughout the day, or throughout the week,
Yeah.
then you're probably going to have to look at something like that.
What about maintenance on this, like greasing and things like that?
A lot less maintenance on this. You know, the in-season maintenance, we're really trying to get rid of all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you got your idler pulley and all that stuff and your casters, but a lot of sealed stuff is what we go with at Exmark. You know, we don't really like to have a lot of those maintenance points. Anytime you make something that, you know, can be greased, you're opening that up to allow contaminants and everything else, water to get in there. And sometimes you're over greasing, sometimes you're under greasing, all that kind of stuff. So really the sealed bearings and stuff like that we started to use, you know, it's been proven. We've had them forever. It's not like something we just started with. So what it does is, you know, we put the right grease in there. It's contained. It's, you know, it doesn't break down. We don't get the contaminants in there, just the way it goes. So that's why you see a lot less grease points on one of these.
So those, like the spindles are sealed?
Yes.
They don't need to be greased?
No,
Okay.
they do not. And so, I mean, you got your air cleaner, you got your oil change, everything like that as usual, but really cutting down on the in-season maintenance.
All right, well, I want to ride this thing, and I want to mow with it.
Let's do it.
All right, so what I really like about this, the accessibility to everything. Come check this out. You've got access right here to all your hydro, everything. I think they did a really good job with how they made everything super accessible on this mower. And the reason that I wanted this machine is because I've been push mowing yards since day one in my business 15, 16 years ago. We moved up to some of the 30-inch push mowers for a couple years, and you're still push mowing, you know what I'm saying? So to have a machine like this on the trailer, this thing will be able to fit everywhere, anywhere we need it. I just think it's a really good addition. It's not taking up a ton of trailer space, but we'll still be able to have it on the trailer, be able to utilize it whenever we need it, for gated yards or maybe just tight spaces. We have a couple properties that they have normal gates, but they're landscaping. Like we have one property that the patio of the pool's here, and then they have some rock landscaping right here that there's just not 52 inches to get through there. So we'll be able to get this machine into those tighter spaces. So I'm excited. We're ready to use it. We're a couple weeks out from mowing season, and we're ready to roll. So thanks guys for watching. Again, thanks for Exmark. We love using their products and working with them, and hope you guys have a great day. And check out the E-Series if you're looking for a smaller mower to fit in those gated yards. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.